Hi, I am Ophelia Rodela, and we will talk about gender pronouns. Before we begin with our proper discussion, you will pass around this pen to the class. And before that, I will be picking random numbers here, and you will pass the pen according to the number that I will be picking here, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the first number I will be picking is number 4. Okay, pass the pen around the class and count 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the question is complete the sentence with the appropriate pronoun. Blank is staring at me. So what is the answer for
The
that
answer,
one?
ma'am, is he.
Correct. Okay. The second number that I will be picking is 2. Okay. Pass the pen 2 times. 1, 2. Okay. The second question is. Okay. The second question is. The Barbie looks good in blank dress. What is the answer in the blank provided? Yes, that's correct. The answer is her. The Barbie looks good in her dress. That's correct. Thank you for your wonderful answers. We all know that pronoun is a word that we use instead of a noun. For example, the pronoun indicates a subject, which may be I, we, you, he, she, it, they, or an object, which may be my, our, us, his, hers, and them. So gender is the sex of the subject that's being talked about, and a gender is a pronoun that indicates particular sex. In the English language, the masculine gender has the pronoun his, and the feminine gender has the pronoun her, and the neutral genders they and their. And please note that if the gender of the person is undecided, or you don't know what is her or his sex or gender, just ask him or her what pronoun would they like to be called, because sometimes the person decides what pronoun they choose for themselves. And please take note that these are not only the pronouns, because there are infinite number of pronouns as new ones emerges in our language. Okay? Okay. These are the subjective gender pronouns, the she, he, and they. For example, for she is speaking. For example, for he is speaking, because we are talking for a boy here, and she, we are talking for a girl here. And they are speaking. We are talking more than two people here. Okay? For the objective gender pronouns is her, him, and them. So for example, for her is I listened to her. For example, for him is I listened to him. And for example, for them, I listened to them. Okay? And for our possessive gender pronouns is hers, his, and theirs. So for example, for hers is the backpack is hers. For example, for his is the backpack is his. And for example, for theirs is the backpack is theirs. Okay, we are using the is or the singular verb here because the backpack is only one. Okay, and the reflexive pronoun gender pronouns are herself, himself, and themselves. Okay, next is okay, class. In English, while talking about pronouns, it is important to use the correct gender pronouns, because gender is one of the things which people take seriously. Nowadays, due to the increasing awareness of the LGBTQ community and rights, it is absolutely essential to be gender sensitive and be sensitive and respectful of the other's gender. That is the reason the additional number of pronouns are other than he, him, and his, she, her, and hers, they, them, and theirs. If you're not really sure of the other person's gender, it is important to politely ask that the person to politely ask so that the person might not feel disrespected. Okay, so here are my rules. This is for my rules only, but you can also follow these rules. So first one is always use correct pronouns even when talking about the past. For example, if you don't actually know what is the gender of that particular person, then just use, if he is a boy, then use he or his, and if she is a girl, then use she or her. And if you are close enough to her, if that makes the story too confusing, consider that it's a story you shouldn't be telling. For example, if you don't know that a particular person, and you don't know if he is a transgender or else, you shouldn't be telling to someone that what, or you shouldn't decide what particular gender to use for him or her, because you will be outing them however you tell it, which isn't polite and may even endanger their safety. Okay, and the pronoun, they can come in handy sometimes. So if you are close up to the person, you can ask what gender would I use for you. So they will answer what gender they will use or you will use for them. Or if you don't know that particular person, you can always use the pronoun they. Okay, just to be safe. Okay, in the English language, there are 7 personal pronouns. They are I, we, you, she, he, it, and they. These 7 denotes the 3 persons of pronouns, and I and we constitutes the first person. You is the second person, and he, she, it, and they is the third person. And among these, only the third person constitutes gender pronouns. They are the following. The following are the feminine singular, which is she, her, hers, and herself. The masculine singular, which are he, him, his, and himself. And the third person neutral singular is it and itself. And the third person neutral plural are they, them, their, theirs, and themselves. Okay? Okay. For this one, what is the answer?
For that one is she.
That's correct. The answer for this one is she. Next, can you tell me what is the answer for this one?
Ma'am, the answer is he.
That is correct. The answer is he. What is the answer for this one?
Ma'am, the answer is they.
Yes, the answer is they. Correct. Please get a sheet of paper or one whole sheet of paper and answer the following questions. I want you to write the corresponding gender pronoun on what is asked in the sentence, and beside the gender pronoun, just write the type of personal pronouns, which is the first, second, and third person. And next is the type of gender pronoun which are the feminine, masculine, gender personal singular, and third person neutral. Okay? Number 1. John and Claire told us that blank are coming over dinner. Number 2. I love Barack Obama. Blank is my favorite leader. Number 3. The dog is wagging blank tail. Number 4. Shakira is doing everything at blank disposal to make this happen. Number 5. Greed is a dangerous thing and no one should be consumed by blank. Okay. Okay, for this one, you will be having an assignment. Just write a short story that is composed of the different types of gender pronouns, and write at least two paragraphs composing of 10 sentences each paragraph. And after that, write a table in where you can put the different gender pronouns that you used in the story and its corresponding times. For example, I will be giving you a table. Okay, this is the table: the gender pronoun, type of personal pronoun, and type of gender pronoun. Okay? Okay, that's the end of our discussion, and thank you everyone for participating.